Hi, welcome back to the table. We buy a lot of games, we acquire a lot of games, so we're just gonna show you some of the games we've been playing lately, especially with me and her. We play a lot of two-player games, and with her grandmother, so basically three-player games. What's been a hit lately has been some of the lighter party games. Gonna go through a stack right here. We have a lot of games. A stack real quick on what's we've been playing. Let's start with this one, Snowtime. Picked up this real cheap at Tuesday morning. It's out on the West Coast. It's kind of like Ollie's, I guess, out on the East Coast. You can find a lot of good deals there, real cheap. Anyway, Snowtime. It's a racing game where we're basically somehow we're throwing snowballs and climbing up a tree
and eating fruit.
So far, my mom's undefeated. Her grandmother, she doesn't know how she wins. But what happens is me and her, we keep going at each other, and she ends up sneaking past everybody. What about, do you like this one? She likes this one, which I was kind of surprised, so we might play this one again tonight. Another game she hasn't played, I've been looking for a religious game. I know it's a touchy subject, I don't really care. So this one we've been playing, I've been playing Axe. I've only played it once. It's basically a worker placement game, nothing fancy here, special, other than just the theme to it. Leave it at that. Another fun one that we picked up because of the family showdown. They were doing a video a while ago, and they pulled this thing out, and I managed to find a bunch of these at Walmart for $5. So we got some of them because we found that this thing breaks. It's a gimmick. These toys break, and basically, why don't you tell us what it is?
The alien, the drone, and they go.
Yeah, you basically, it's a flicking game. You flick the little alien, the little plastic piece inside the drone. You got about 5 seconds. It activates and it shoots up in the air. Hopefully it doesn't break anything or hurt anybody. So this one's real fun for kids. Highly recommend it, especially for $5 if you can find it. Down here, this is another, this is a card game we've been playing lately. I've had it for a while. I get one of those super deal finds I find at the store. It's Carmaka. Basically, we only play 2-player. Basically a card game where you're just basically trying to collect set of colors before the other player, a certain amount of points and colors, and move up the ladder here. And it does have a catch-up mechanism with the little rings. What about this one? Yeah, Tamia? Yeah, it's Tamia for her. I like it because we can do a take that. She does like the take that game, which is I was quite surprised early on. She's about 4, 5, or 6. She didn't have a problem with that. We'll shoot over here real quick. Another one I picked up, the Dice Tower. Tom Basso was raving about this one. It's inexpensive. It's a quick game. 5-minute mystery. It's app driven. The app is basically a timer. What you're doing is basically looking for stuff in pictures, and once you find it, you tell another person, and they do this little device here matches the icons that they find on these pictures hidden. We love to do these big picture games where there's like little stuff secretly hidden in there, and we try to find it. Like, oh, try to find the boot, and we try to find the boot, right? So this game is that.
I like the spinny thingy.
She controls the spin. So as soon as we get all the symbols and matches, we get to find out who the suspect is. So you narrow it down. There's 4 things here, color coded, and once they match, you know that the suspect either has that item or doesn't have that item. So you're trying to go as quick as possible to deduce who was the culprit, who was the person that did the bad deed, I guess. We'll switch over to, I'll go over here. This one, okay. This is Bees. I picked it up at the local game store. It's basically, I thought it was going to be more heavy, but it's very cute. It's one of these Plan B Next Move games. They're very great for family, I found. Can't fail. Like with Azul Reef and all these, you can't fail with these. Those type of games are basically abstract games. They work very well with non-gamers, such as my mother. Basically, you just move in your bee, collecting nectar, color cylinders, put them in a board in a specific pattern, and that's how you get points, by collecting them and putting them in a specific pattern. Components are great.
I like them.
She likes the bees. The bees are very cute. She likes this game. She picks up games real quick. So again, it's just pattern, and then you have there's 3 goals in the game that you're trying to accomplish throughout the game. This is a one we just picked up. I just picked this up. Rapa Nui. I forgot where. Oh, online. Real cheap. From a recommendation from somebody. One of my groups. I somebody pointed out. It's basically, it has a lot of tiles and iconography. That's going to get her used to that. She's not too hot on it right now. I do like the looks of it. It does move slow at the beginning and it ramps up to the end, which is kind of nice. So we're going to give this one a few more plays. We only played it last night. She's not too hot on it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. We'll go here.
That one.
This one has been one of the hotness here. Picked this up at another local store, I believe. I love the artwork. So far, it's probably my favorite. It's an abstract game. In short, you got meeples. The volcano's going to go off. The meeples have to leave the main island. So you have to get them far away to a safe zone. And they're jumping from island to island and collecting resources and tokens for points. And there's variable win conditions depending on what cards you play. It's a very attractive game. We both like it. Very competitive with me and her. It does have the volcano. It does not have the take that, which she likes, but
Yeah, you can.
I guess you can. Well, yeah, by taking people's resources. Real quick here, I got a couple of short ones. Another one that we've had for a while, picked up at the local game store here too. Cross Clues. Again, another dice tower, one of those things that Tom was raving about. Picked it up. It is that good. My mom loves it. Everybody I played it with loves it. Basically, you have 2 clues. Words like, I don't know, fast and guitar. And you're trying to give
Rock and roll.
There you go, rock and roll. You're trying to basically 1-word clue and somebody has to match those coordinates. And again, it works great. Go here, T for 2. I forgot where I picked this one up. It's a 2-player game. I like to play games with her. She likes card games. This one basically is it's random. You flip cards, highest number wins, and then you can buy stuff. The difference between the cards. So if you got an 8 and a 9, the difference is 1. So you can buy a 1 level card worth 1 point, which there isn't. And then you have tart or pie and some other tokens here. So basically that's all it is. You're just basically highest number wins. You're collecting cards to make your deck better.
It's like Parade.
Yeah, Parade. We like Parade. I don't know if you remember that. We'll probably show you that later. It is the theme of Parade. Well, Alice in Wonderland. So I like this one quite a bit because of the theme and the 2-player, and she likes the card games. And the last one I'm going to show is the one I just picked up. It's been out of print or missing, or it's been hard to find. Barnes & Noble finally got it in. It's not cheap. It's basically Scrabble with cards. Everybody I know loves Scrabble. My mom, everybody, she does. And it helps. I think it's great for kids. We've been playing the basic version without the special powers. And again, all these games I think work great with kids.
I got the 17-point one.
Yeah, she last night she managed to get the big paperback with 17 points by doubling her word score. So it's basically Scrabble with cards. Again, another great game for kids because they learn to spell. And she's been learning new words, and we've been looking at the Scrabble dictionary to make sure those words work. Again, paperback. You like it, right? She likes it. We're going to be playing this tonight for sure a couple of times. That's a no-brainer. So those are about 10 games. 10 games. Oh, you can't forget the big one. This one. I did not think. I've been looking for a dungeon crawl kind of campaign game. I've tried.
D&D style.
Yeah, we like that a D&D Adventure Begins. This one is basically that, just a lot more in depth. I've tried Gloomhaven. Believe me, I'm a dungeon crawl guy back from the 80s. He didn't do it for me. The new one, the smaller one, didn't quite do it for me. Too much stuff. This one hit it.
I kind of like it, and I kind of don't like it because there's no DM.
Well, she likes to. She wants to get into Dungeons and Dragons and read the story. So I have her read the book. So she's in charge of the book, the monsters, all that. Again, a dungeon crawl game, kind of in the style of Gloomhaven and such, where you got a campaign book, you're going through it, you're making decisions, you're basically fighting a big boss almost every battle that we've done so far, and you go into town, you buy stuff. Not supposed to know that. The hook here is the character advancement. That is what everybody talks about.
I think my wizard Will's alive.
that is what she likes a lot. So we can she can get her wizard to be a time.
I need to make it level 3, and I need to play as a cleric level 1, and
Yeah.
then I'm good to go.
Yeah, so you have to basically, you'll see in the book, there's,
If you play multiple different characters, and it shows you how many times you have to play each one, and you turn into a different
into a special character. So she wants to be the time mage. So again, good luck finding it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be hard to find for a while. Just came out. So if you can find this one and you've got kids, this works. Also, another one I've been trying and hoping for a couple years ago was Stuffed Fables. It didn't quite do it for us. I think it might now. I tried it when you were very little. I got it all painted up after all. Again, that's pretty much it. About 10 games here that we've been playing lately. We're going to try to do this a little more, probably once or twice a month, of grab a stack of games we like. We've been playing a lot that we've had success with. And then just highlight them and let you know that these are games that work for her. She's 11. My mother's in her 70s. I play with 60-year-olds, 40-year-olds, non-gamers. And these games tend to pretty much always work. Again, they're not complex games. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.